All right. Let me say good evening, people, and welcome back to Champion Maths. Okay, so today we are to deal with the Euclidean geometry. We are to look at the theorems which or that they always set in the exams. So I will quickly go to the Tan-Code theorem so that you guys at least you can write the correct mathematics rules and the principles. So please Ian, no yimela vanhu va nghena laha hi ta kota ku tirha. Ni yime vanhu va nghena laha. Draw circle ya mina, which unfortunately lava xo draw laha hi ta kota ku tirha. Where is the campus? Nah, ish. Okay, let me do this. Okay, come on, the draw kunene guys. The draw kunene cycle ta mina. Tana so draw la style hlupha leswi loko ni tsandzeka swi komba ku hi ta tirhisa freehand drawing. I just want to draw a circle. Drawing is no, I can't, Shem. I can't. Let me just use my freehand. Let me use freehand, it's fine. Or just use freehand for now. Let me draw a circle. And then drawing a circle, yeah. I'm gonna try guys, I'm done precise, huh? Now drawing a circle, yeah, you know, like when the track. It approve, yes. Hello, prove Tan-Code theorem, okay? Let's prove Tan-Code theorem. The Tan-Code theorem. So let's say this is A, B, and C. And O is the center. And this is the tangent PAQ. Okay. We're going to get something like this, and then question ta ba kai ku you prove CAQ prove the theorem which state that. Let me just write prove the theorem which states that angle CAQ it is equals to B. Yeah. Now prove a theorem lewan ya tan chord theorem, okay? So we prove a tan chord theorem. Akuna chumsha hlup. Very prove akure angle CAQ ya ringana na B. Which one is CAQ? Ila prove angle le. This angle CAQ ku ringana man, ringana angle B. Okay? Prove this angle ku ringana na angle B, right? So every time logo prove ka tan chord theorem, you fanekele construct ini na, you fanekele construct a line long ta pass through the center. Atwanana. So the first thing that we have to do is to construct a line. We construct a line passing through the center to the circumference. Okay? So la inga produce a letter D. Ibi enda in he joiner D na B. If I joiner D na B la. We're joining D and B. Nirisha sungula. Loko la ta prove angle le ya ringana na B. U fanekele u sungula construct. That's on a constructor in. Kahle ba ka construct a diameter. Okay. We'll construct a diameter passing through the center to the circumference to produce any letter. It can be M, N, any letter. So mina interest D la. Okay. So now, since here in the construction I so come go the angle leti already hinga ti create kuna angle ma li already ayirna yona, but we can name it ikuini angle A1, angle A2. Okay? Nala hina angle A1 na angle A2. Leti mbi relate angle liwani ngala hambuka hinga I name li angle liwana li hambuka hinga ti name ati important ngopfu ka nkarhi wa sweswi. Mara xikulukumba hi fanekele hi endla yini? Hi name these two angles na leti nge le ka B, right? Hi mhaka yini na hi la ta prove ku ri angle A1 leyi ku nga mani ku nga CAQ ya ringana na B. Atwanana ne? So now the first thing lexi u fanele ku xi endla after construction ya endla yini na hi fika hi ku ri hina angle man, hina angle A1 na A2. Matwana angle A1 na A2 ne? Angle A1 na A2. Ti angle timbirhi leti ti hi nyiketa 90 degrees. Okay? Ti hi nyiketa 90 degrees njhani? Hi dyondzini kusuka ka the tangent from the same point. Ku ri loko hi ri na radius ibi hi va na tangent, swi komba ku hi na 90 degrees. It means radius is perpendicular to the tangent. So now you're going to say angle A1 plus angle A2 it is equal to 90 degrees. Angle A1 plus angle A2 it is equal to 90 degrees. Why angle A1 na A2 390 degrees now? It is because in a radius perpendicular to the what? To the tangent. Reason liya. Angle A1 plus angle A2 it is equal to 90 degrees. Why? Radius perpendicular to the what? To the tangent. And number one. Number two, if I prove this now, right? Number two, in an angle B, our angle B1 plus angle B2. And sorry for that. I'm sorry guys, sorry for that, ne? I'm really sorry for that. I know for Nerwin Lanwa. Sorry. So now, angle B1 plus angle B2, it is equals to 90 degrees. Why angle B1 plus angle B2 is 90 degrees? Imaga ku ri na yini? Yina diameter. Most of diameter is subtending a 90 degree angle, okay? So diameter, man repeat I'm saying angle B1 plus angle B2, it is equals to 90 degrees. Why angle B1 plus angle B2 is 90 degrees now? It is because you construct diameter in. Look, we construct diameter, stop diameter in the is subtending 90 degrees angle. So skoma go itawa reason ina kuta kuri la angle in what? In semicircle. It's angle in semicircle, okay? So now, number 3, it's number 3 says, he proving ukuthi angle letimbili, angle A1 plus angle A2 iringana 90, na B1 plus B2 iringana 90. So ingafika conclude that life kwini angle A1 plus A2 is equals to angle B1 plus B2, right? But for now, man ngezana isicala says. Then maybe boy, the angles la. I found a butterfly theorem. In angle B1, my one angle B1, this angle here, angle B1 li. Na angle A2, B1 and A2. One angle B1 and A2, B1 and A2. Taringa. So it of course it's all like we angle A2. It is close to angle B1. Why angle A2 is not B1 now? It is because in one, angles in the same what? In the same segments. Okay. Angle B1 na A2 taringana makaini. The angles in the same what? Segments. These two angles are equal. So automatically in this case, you can say angle A1. It is also angle what? B2. Okay. Angle A1 is also angle B2. But if ever you do not want to do that, you can A1 plus A2. Here B1 plus B2. So, me na antaku. A1 plus A2 iringana 90. B1 plus B2 iringana 90. And that's A2 yaringana na B1. If this is 60, look now, of kaibana 30, I mean. If this is 30 degrees, it's 30 degrees, right? So since we know that the whole angle of B is 90 degrees, B2 is 60 degrees. The very same thing applies to what? To angle A1. We know that angle A2 is 30. It means angle A1 is 60 because in 90 degrees. Therefore, we can come to a conclusion and then we say angle A1, it is equal to angle what? Angle B2. We just conclude from angle A1 is equal to money, is equal to angle B2. So, reason ka application, you will this one, the term what? Chord theorem. Okay. So, kusuka says, loko vele sati A1 is equal to B2 of to says, ungafika uku, ingafika kwini, angle A1 plus angle A2, it is equal to angle B1 plus angle B2. This lesson has proved is proven already kusarangana kusuka kwi kusuka laka radius perpendicular to the tangent and angles or an angle in semicircle, okay? So ingafika conclude like okay, himaka ku A1 ya hina yaringana na B2. A1 ya hina yaringana na B2. Sikomba unga replace angle ma. Ingafika replace angle man and one. Ingafika replace mani angle B2 ye replace man he A1. Looks one in, eh? Because he wouldn't learn you angle B1. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. Okay, I did not make an ending short. I did not make a mistake. it's A2, which is equals to B1. Sorry, it's A2. Sorry for that. Then skoma kula la ungana A2 ingabekela mani B1. Okay? Here. Kongula dafika kuyi our angle A1 plus angle A2 kungamani angle A2 man B1. So ingapfumelela ukususa A2 ibekela B1. Itafika ku B1. It is equals to let me use my network. Like really? All right. So iba fikini la 18 la. Kuba ku this one no taringeta ku improvela ku A1 plus B1 is A2 le1. Ibekela B1 cause I proving la ku angle A2 ringana B1. Ibi ku equals to B1 plus B2. Therefore, now we can group the like terms. It is A1. It is equals to what? It is equals to B1 plus B2 minus B1. Okay? So still go B1 it like terms. Therefore, let's just cancel it. Cancel these two, and then it remain an man. It remain an A1. Our A1 it is equals to B2. Masibona partly ayoba important ngopfu. This part I imported ngopfu kungayitsala during the exam. Leswi nga important this is also not say because I know swi tiva ku ri loko A2 is ringana na B1 swi komba ku sweswi na yini a swi tiva ku if B1 is equals to A2 swi komba ku na B2 ya ringana na A1 hi mhaka yini na hi mhaka a hi ri na ti-90 hinkwato. So once angle yin'we between the two yi ringana na leyin'wana between the two, therefore ti-angle letin'wana ta tshama kha ti endlani ti kha ti ringana ivi fika va ku nyiketa ti-marks ta wena hi ndlela liya. And then you get your 6 marks, if ever. Is it 6? Yeah, it's 5 marks. It's written 5 marks. Only 5 marks. It's 5 marks. 1 mark for construction. 1 mark for telling us the radius perpendicular to the tangent. Another mark for angle in semicircle. Another mark for angles in same seg. Then to the conclusion to say A1 is equals to B2. Therefore, this is tan chord theorem, right? And then from this part, you know that angle A1 yarangana man. Now CAQ, it is equals to what? B. So out of course, conclusion. Now we're not winning angle CAQ, it is equals to angle B. Done. Prove a theorem there. So another theorem leave I prove ka exam. Another theorem leave I prove ka exam. Kuba theorem number man. Kuba theorem number 5. The cyclic quadrilateral, okay? The cyclic quadrilateral. So let's take this is the center, and you have something like this. Let's say you have something like this here. This is the cyclic quadrilateral. Slightly quadrilateral. And that's saying this is A, B, C, and D. Slightly quadrilateral. Slightly quadrilateral. So if this slightly quadrilateral, allow provide a slightly quadrilateral. Let's take they're saying prove that angle A plus angle A plus angle C, it is equals to 180 degrees. You don't want that theorem let what would sauka exam. You don't want that theorems let what would sauka exam. I could prove that angle A plus angle C it is equals to 180 degrees. So in this case, if O is the center, you know that utavana construction construction is drawn njani. Loko hi la ku prova ku A plus C ya ringana 180, swi komba ku ha oppose construction ya yena yi ya ta hi le ka mani, yi ya ta hi le ka yi suka ka D yi fika ka O yi tlhela ka mani ya ka B. So we're going to have something like this. Something like this. Okay, we've constructed what? V to O and O to B. Okay. The reconstruction ya hina va ku byele ku prove ku angle A plus angle C ya ringana 180 degrees. Swi komba construction ya wena yi fa yi opposite angle leti u fanekele ku ti prove. Ya ta hi ku hina ya ta hi le ka yi ta hi le yi suka ka D yi ku O the center from center to B. Okay, swi komba ku now hi va hi create ti angles O1 na angle man na angle O2. It's just that drawing ya mina is somehow, but a straight line construction le yi nge vi straight line. Straight line was going to be something so it's not a straight line. Okay, yes, therefore go A1 or O1 na O2. So na ti angles timbirhi leti ina angle leyi hi tlhe hi va na xiangle hi va na angle yin'wana laha, it's O1 and O2. Okay, so now we prove ku rini angle A plus angle C ya ringana 180 degrees. Okay, it tin'wana ta theorems leti va tshama va kha va ti tisa ka exam ya wena. Swi komba ku laha hi ta fika hi endla yini na ha swi tiva ku ri our angle O1 yi ringana na yini angle O1 ka theorem number 2 hi byeliwini ku the arc BD yi subtend yini, yi subtend O1 yi tlhe subtend yini, yi tlhe subtend angle mani angle C. Okay, swi komba ku laha ta fika ku angle O1 ya ringana na mani ya ringana na 2 times angle C. Why do you say this? Angle at what? At the center, it is equals to 2 times angle at the what? At the circumference. Okay, and then you get your 1 mark for writing that. O1, it is equals to 2 times angle C. This is angle at the center, it is equals to 2 times angle at the what? At the circumference of a circle. Number 2, you are going to say angle O2. O2, it is equals to 1. Angle O2. Loko hi ta hala kun'wana hi ta hala ka BD le henhla. This part here, and the arc BD subtending. Yi subtendi man angle O2. Yi tlhe vi ya subtenda angle man angle A. So the angles the angles okay? These two angles, they are not equal, but angle O2, it is equals to 2 times angle A. 2 times angle A. Why do you say this? Angle at what? At the center. It is equals to 2 times angle at what? At the circumference. Right. Now we move to what? Now we move to the other part, because hi vulini ku O1 ya ringana na 2 times angle C, O2 ya ringana na 2 times angle A, okay? Mara ha swi tiva ku ri angle O1 plus O2, angle O1 plus O2, angle O1 plus angle O2, angle O1 plus angle O2 ya ringana na angle what? Ya ringana na angle what? 2A plus 2C. Is leswi hi nga swi prove la henhla ku O1 plus O2 ringana mani na 2A plus 2C. Hi swi proveni sweswo ne, mara hamba no sungula hi mani, hamba no sungula hi 2C ni tela 2A swa fana i xixini. There is no reason for writing this because se hi swi provini la henhla la. Swi komba ku now we move to O2, but O2, O1 plus O2, it is equals to 300 and what? 60 degrees. So we know that angle O2 plus O1 ta ringana 360 degrees. Why? It's a revolution angle. So you are going to say angles around a point. These are angles around a point. So hi nga fika hi teka 360 hi ta substitute ka O1 plus O2, right? Swi komba ku sweswi hi ta fika hi ku mani, hi ta fika hi ku angle 2A plus angle 2C, it is equals to 360 degrees. Leswi hi swi provini, leswi hi swi provini la henhla, la hi provi la henhla hi tlhe hi ta prova la. So now we can take out the common factor, which is 2, factor out 2, and then remain with angle A plus angle C. It is equals to 360 degrees. Now you divide by 2 both sides. After dividing by 2 both sides, you know that 2 and 2, they cancel, and then you remain with angle A plus angle C. It is equals to what? It's equals to 180 degrees. So if I hit in leyo, angle A plus angle C is equals to 180 degrees. So reason hi minkama yo tala yo vula leswiwani ku ta va ku ri na opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are what? Are equal. So the reason it can be cyclic what? Cyclic quad. It's a cyclic quad because in a cyclic quad, A plus C is equals to 180, which means these two angles are supplementary. These two angles are what? Are supplementary. Tsene ti va ti ri ka yini? Ti va ti ri ka center. Ti va ti ri ka circumference, I mean. So loko u fika u kuma drawing, va ku ri drawing hi le drawing, ivi va ku let's say you have something like this. O is the center, and then you have something like this here. You have something like this. They're saying it's P, Q, R, O. And then you cannot say if O is the center, O is the what is the center. You cannot say angle P and angle R are supplementary. No, you cannot say that. You cannot say that. We have a cyclic quadrilateral if the point hinkwato ti tshame ka circumference. In a cyclic quadrilateral if the point hinkwato ti tshame ka yini? Ka circumference. So to say angle P plus angle R is equals to 180 degrees, this is wrong. This is wrong. Asivulu says. Singevulu says na signaling because the point leti 1 ta 4. Only 3 points tingele ka circumference. Mara O yile ka center. Therefore, I formula a cyclic quadrilateral. Ayinde. Now, I am going to get away a circle, a circle. and then you are given something like this. The theorems leti hinkwato ti prove kula hi leti talaka ku ta ka exam ne ti ta ngopfu ka exam ne. Where O is the center, and then you have P, Q, R. So this is theorem number 2, okay? And that's saying prove that angle QOR it is equals to 2 times angle QPR. Okay? But prove angle QOR it is equals to angle 2 times QPR. If I can prove this one. So to prove this, it is something like construct. The constructor in a constructor a line passing through the center to the circumference. Here you can name it D, it's fine. You can use D. And then once you construct it, so come back with angle P1, in angle P2. It's a angle man, angle O1 and O2. Litingala is like busy with tonuses. You busy letting get hands at one. So come back with life and get a end now. Look, we prove. Very prove QOR yaringan man, not 2 times angle what? QPR. So in the late after end it after go. Our angle in a triangle. In a triangle POQ. It's a triangle man and triangle what? Triangle POR. Another triangle stimbi, read the triangle stimbi la. Ili triangle akonia POQ na POR. So in this case, it have go. Let the focus be triangle POQ. I focus on the triangle POQ. In triangle POQ, number 1, our OP yaringana na OQ. OP it is equals to OQ. Why ku OP yaringana na OQ na? Imaku inaini radi or radii. OP yaringana OQ it radius leswimbirhi. Alright. Loko be side leri na side leri maringana. Swi komba ku sweswiwani na yini hi na angle P1 leyi ringanaka na mani? Yi ringanaka na angle Q. Ma swi vona ne? Yi ringana na angle Q. Why P1 yi ringana na angle Q na? Hi vula ti-angles letimbirhi. P1 it is equals to angle Q. Why hi vula ku P1 yi ringana na angle Q na? It is because na yini? Hi na angles opposite equal what? Sides. These are the base angles of an isosceles triangle because OP na OQ it adjacent sides leti ringanaka. That's why angle P1 yi ringana angle Q. Looks funny, ne? But ka number 3, there is this angle here. Angle O1. Our angle O1. Yaringana na man. This is an exterior angle of a triangle. Don't you know grade 9 where? Angle O1 yaringana angle man. Angle P1 plus angle Q. Angle P1 plus angle Q. Why you will listen? This is an exterior angle of what of a triangle. So the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of the 2 opposite interior angles. So it afika enter in line 1. Okay. Now we can conclude by saying our O1 it is equals to hi nga fika hi susa Q hi vekela mani P1. Hi na P1 la plus ka Q hi vekela P1. Why hi fanekele hi vekela P1 na? I ku ha swi tiva ku ri angle Q yi ringana mani na P1. Therefore, swi komba ku hi va na mani? Ya va na 2 angle P what? 1. Ya va na 2 angle P1. Okay. So, hi mhaka ya ku ri loko se hi ta ka triangle POR, this triangle hi ya ku applyeni leswi hi nga swi endla ka triangle POQ. Therefore, we write similarly. Similarly, in triangle POR, we know that angle O2 ya ringana na mani? Ya ringana na 2P, angle 2P2. Okay. The word similarly means that we are following the very same logic again. So we conclude by saying similarly in triangle POR, O2, this is O2 it is equal to 2 times angle P2. And then now we know that our O1, angle O1, let me use this space here. We know that angle O1, our angle O1 plus angle O2, ta ringana na man. Ya ringana angle what? 2P1 plus 2P2. Swa ringana swilo leswiya la. So kusuka laha hi ya fika endla yini? Ta fika ku O1 plus O2 hi mhaka ya ringana 2P1 plus 2P2. Therefore, hi nga fika hi factor out 2 laha hi ku O1 plus O2 it is equals to 2 open bracket what? P1 plus P2. Loko hi tlhela ka diagram ya hina swi tiva ku ri O1 plus O2 i angle yihi? I angle QOR. O1 plus O2 angle QOR ne? Leyi ringana na mani? Ya ringana na angle 2 multiplied by P1 plus P2 i angle mani? I angle QPR. Leswiya swa ringana swilo leswiya swimbirhi. Therefore, hi va hi provini ku angle QOR ya ringana na mani? Na 2 times QPR. So reason yo vula leswi ta tshama ku ri yini? Angle at what? At center, it is equals to 2 times angle at what? At circumference. Done. Hi va hi hetini ku prova theorem ya hina. So hi ndlela yaleyo hi va karhi hi swi tiva ku ri this is what we need to do in most cases, right? All right. A hi fambeni nyana ka ti-questions. Hi vona ku a hi ta fikelela ka leswi hi swi lavaka na. So in the meantime, let me try to check some questions ivi hi kota ku end. Right. Let me check some questions. I'm coming back now. Oh, sorry. Sorry. But antimi mic. Oh, anikuri. The questions to fana leti. Ani nga lavi ngopfu tona. Ani lava leti hi fanele ku kuma ti-angles. So I just came across this question. So now ni fika ni ku ri ha swi tiva la ka statement va hi byelini ku DC ya ringana na BC. Loko leti mbirhi ti ringana leti swi komba ku sweswi hi na yini? Hi na isosceles triangle. Ha twanana ne? So ka isosceles triangle BDC, B1 ya ringana na D1. Why B1 yi ringana na D1 na? Hi mhaka ku these are angles opposite equal sides. Kusuka kwihi? Ka isosceles triangle. So hi na ti-base angles of an isosceles what? Triangle. Isosceles triangle. So here B1 is equals to D1. Hi leti mbirhi ti ringanaka. Mara hi tlhela hi nga rivali ku ri our D1 ya ringana na mani? Ya ringana na angle A1. Okay. So D1 it is equals to angle A1. Why the angle leti timbirhi ti ringana? Hi mhaka tan what? Called what? A theorem. Hi mhaka tan called theorem. Ha swi tiva ku D1 it is equals to angle what? A1. It's a tan called what? Theorem. So now hi mhaka ku ri ku prove cyclic quad yi proviwa hi swilo swinharhu. Yi proviwa hi ti-opposite angles of a cyclic quad, number 1. Number 2, ya proviwa hi exterior angle of a cyclic quad. Number 3, yi fika yi proviwa yini? Hi angles in the same segments. So lava ku hi prova ku ri A, D, C, B, it's a cyclic quad. They are trying to say that A, D, C, B form what? Form a circle. A, D, C, B. Now yi formula circle. So loko ve ti points leti ti va ti tshamile ka yini? Ka circumference ka circle leyi nga ta na yona. Like this. Let me use a pencil. Ta kota ku twanana la loko se yi nyika resin. Birla. Okay. Birla ka A. Hi famba hi ta hi le ka B. Ka D, I mean. Hi ta hi le ka C. Hi na lavaya hi ta hi le ka A. Ka B, I mean. Hi famba hi vuya hi le ka mani? Hi le ka A. They are saying we have a circle. So this is the circle we are forming here. This is the circle. So if this is a circle, it means angle A1 se yi ringana na mani? Yi ringana na B. We have a cyclic quad. A, D, C, B, it's a cyclic quad. Okay? So now we are saying A1 it is equals to man B1. It's proven from these two. Proven. It's proven, it says. And then we conclude by saying A, D, C, B. It's a cyclic quad. It's a what? It's a cyclic quad. Quadrilateral. Why you ku A, D, C, B is a cyclic quad? Hi mhaka ku ri hi na B1 na A1 ti ringanaka. So you say converse. Converse, the opposite. Converse what? Converse angles in the same segment. Angles in the same seg. The word converse, it means A, D, C, B. Se yo formula sekelo. Se hi fiki hi kuma ku B1 yi ringana na A1. Hi va hi ri na yini? Hi va hi ri na ti-angles in the same segments. A hi nga ta ti vula ku A1 ya ringana na B1 hi nga sungulangi hi swi prove. So hi mhaka ku sweswi hi swi provini. Therefore, we conclude by saying ADCB is exactly what? Converse angles in the same what? Segments. Let's move to 11.2. 11.2. Prove that AC bisects angle BAD. You angle BAD. I'm saying angle BAD. Hi fanekele hi prove ku angle leyi hinkwayo leyiwa line lowu hinkwawo lowu u fika u bisecta angle A1 or angle A hinkwayo. Swi komba ku A1 na A2 ti fanekele ti ringana. A1 na A2 ti fanekele ti ringana. So how do we prove such? Okay, a hi langutiseni la vana va ka hina. Hi mhaka ku already hina se hina sekele. Okay, hi mhaka ku se hina sekele. Swi komba ku ri now BC it's a chord. BC now it's a chord. And DC it is also a chord. Why hi ku iti chord letimbirhi? I mhaka ku se hina sekele leyi fambaka ka A, D, yi ku C, yi ku B. Hi formi sekele se ni se cyclic quad. Then our BC is subtend angle A2. DC is subtend angle A1. Corollaries, equal chords, equal angles. So it afika kwini? It afika kwa number 2, 11.2. 11.2 are going to say angle A2 it is equals to angle A1. Why angle A2 ringana A1 na? Hi mhaka ku hina yini? Equal chords. Chords. Equal what? Angles at the circumference. Equal chords, equal angles. So let me check something, guys. Someone is calling me. Someone is calling. I'm coming. Ne? Please just give me 50 seconds. Only 50 seconds. Yeah, I'm back. All right. Hi twanini la ne? Ava ku hi prove ku rini? A to C. Yi bisecta angle what? Angle A hinkwayo. Ku nga mani? Ku nga BAD. Sa faneke hi prove ku yini? The line AC bisect the whole angle of A. So hi prove A1 na A2 ta ringana. Therefore, we can conclude by saying AC bisects angle BAT. It's proven says the A2 equals to A1. Equal chords, equal angles. So let's move to 11.3. Very nyiketa reason determined with reasons. Okay? Very determined, sorry. Determined with reasons the size of C2. Very kumele size C2. Here is your car. The size of C2. Very. Ijeli ku C2 say ringana na man this angle here. We're talking about this angle C2. Where is C2? Yiringana na man where? Our angle C2. Yinang sikasela. Unzela ku angle C2 yiringana na man. Our angle C2. Nang sa kahle our angle C2 la. Uitsala la ka ti comment ku angle C2 yiringana na man. Just write angle C2. This angle here, our angle C2. I'm waiting. Our angle C2. It's equals what? Try to check and you write something on the comments. In the comment section, I mean. In the comment section, just write something. Angle C2 will be equals to what? Determine with reasons the size of angle C2. I check in cash angle C2. Angle C2. Let's look there. Our angle C2. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you guys to comment. Okay. In the comment section. Ni fonele kunene sister Hlubza. Ni fonele kunene phone le an koti ku unlock ne. Ni fonele kunene sister Hlubza. Okay. Un'wana ri ku ringeteni ka ku improve. Yi prove swi vuriwa hi ndlela leyiwani twanana. Hi mhaka ku wa ta metsona ndya ngopfu. Hi mhaka ku se hi na cycle. Mara ka the first cycle we are told that the diameter AG, hi byeliwe diameter AG, our AG, it means this angle here, it is equals to 90 degrees, okay? Okay? So now when you answer this, you're going to say, let me do this. Okay, you're going to say angle D2. Angle D2 is equals to 90 degrees. Why do you say this? Angle in semicircle. Angle in semicircle, okay? That's the first thing that you have to do. And then you get your 1 mark for writing that, okay? And then now you come back and say, oh, he mark D2 is equals to 90 degrees. Angle C2. Angle C2, it is equals to 90 degrees. Why angle C2 is 90 degrees now? These are angles in the same segments. We have angles in the what? In the same what? Segments. Skoma kuna yona angle C2 yiringana mani yiringana na 90 degrees. So these are angles in the same what? In the same seg. 2 marks. Then you get your 2 marks. Skoma kuna imela 11.4. I prove 11.4 no. Let's try to prove 11.4. Metsolo simple ngofu. Hatwana muslaka D2 kuyaringana na 90. AG dzelo ku diameter skoma kule 90 degrees. And the angle E1 ya ringana na angle E. Ya ringana the angle of the whole angle of what? Of F2 and F3. Metso nandagda. Yinka 11.4. Our 11.4 prove that G1 it is equals to O2. Be prove ako G1 yiringana na O2. This angle here, O2, our O2. If I get yiringana G1, what is G1? Here is our G1. So we need to prove that this angle here, G1, it is equals to angle O2. Oh, I love it. No, you really want quite true. And the thing is 6 marks. 6 marks for proving that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 6 marks. Our 6 marks. And that's 6 marks. You prove G1 it is equals to angle O2. G1 is equals to angle O2. Prove just 2 things. G1 it is equals to O2. How do we prove that? How do we go about this? It's maths. And do not forget that we have a circle ADCB. We have a circle ADCB. I prove it, guys. Let's try to prove that G1 is equals to O2. Prove it. Oh, anopfala mic is one nipfale ko uba kho prove, I prove it, guys.